now we start with a very important basic accounting terminologies. Okay, because as we proceed, these words I will not be explaining in very simple terms. I will say transaction. So you should know what do I mean by transaction. If I say capital, you should know what is I mean by capital. So this portion is very important. You can know again and again go through this portion, because this is going to be future forever. Okay, very important, because you're an account student. This is a lifetime. These words will be used by us for our lifetime. There is no doubt. Any words, I don't think so any of this you'll not use. There's nothing like that. All the words will be used by us as an accountant. Okay, so first we'll start with this transaction. So transaction is an activity which involves transfer of money or money's worth from one person to another. Like I said in the example, I go and purchase some chocolates or books. So that is a transaction. So it involves what? An activity, transfer of money or money's worth. Money's worth is what? Goods, services, all these things. So money's worth was, in our example, was chocolates or books. This was the money's worth. I gave him 10 rupees and he gave me 5 chocolates. So it was an exchange. Okay, from one person to another. One person to another is very important. That is a transaction. Second one is a cash transaction. So if I pay or receive cash, that is a cash transaction. Okay, I give you. You come to me and you purchase something. Okay, and you give me cash. That is a cash transaction. Credit transaction means what? The next one. Credit transaction is where you purchased from me, but you never paid me. You said, sir, I'll pay you later, sir, and you go. So you don't pay immediately. You pay when? Later. We will agree. Don't worry. I'll give you 1 month time. I'll give you 30 days time. Like that I'll say. So that is a credit transaction. So the difference between cash transaction and credit transaction is what? Cash transaction, you took the goods and you paid the money. That is cash transaction. But when it's a credit transaction, you only took the goods but you never paid. You said you'll pay later. Okay. Account. So this word account is very commonly used. When we go to any shop or something, say account mein rakh lo, account le vechikonga. So account is nothing but it's a unit for measurement. So you identify a person or an item of accounting. Like I said, in a shop you go and you maintain an account. Sir, account mein rakh lo. So your account is maintained by him. So what will you have? So you will have all your details in that. Okay. So that's what, if ledger and all the summary is nothing but list of transaction, what all things you purchased, when you paid, and everything will come. So that is account. Now capital, very important. When we start a business, you started a business or I started a business. I said 1 crore I started business. First 1 crore I will invest as a owner. I will give the money. That money is called capital. Okay, the first investment which the owner makes is called the capital. Okay, don't misinterpret. Capital is nothing but the amount invested by the owner or proprietor in the organization. Next, drawings. Drawings is nothing but the amount which is withdrawn. I said I gave 1 crore rupees. Okay, and suddenly I have some expenses at home. I wanted to buy some vegetables. I wanted to buy something personal. So what I do, I take some money from the business, I purchase, and again I repay to the business. So that is that taking the money from the business money for personal use is drawings. Okay, if it is for personal use, it is drawing. Okay, I am repeating. If I am going to purchase something for the company, then it is fine. But if I go and purchase something for my personal use, I go and buy a jewelry for my lover, then it is personal. It is not business. So that will be called as drawings. Next, voucher. Whatever transaction we do, we get a voucher. How? When you go to a supermarket, you buy something. They'll give you one long, big invoice. Okay, bill is there, right? Same way, when you pay money, you will get some cash receipt. So all these things are voucher. So invoice is a voucher, your cash receipt is a voucher. When you go to bank, you fill a big slip. That bank pay-in slip is also a voucher. Okay. Next, invoice. Invoice, again, when you go to the supermarket, that long bill will be there, no? All the items, rate, quantity, everything is mentioned, price. So all those things is called the invoice. So invoice is a statement prepared by the seller. Okay, it shows the details of quantity, price, value of the goods, any discount. Okay. Invoice. Next, goods. What do you mean by goods? What you purchase is goods. In our example, what was the goods? Books was the goods, because I'm trading in books. If I purchase books to study, I'm going to study, then it is not goods. That is personal, that will come in drawings. But if I buy the books to trade, I'm going to sell the books, then it is a goods. Okay. Next, purchases. So purchase, again, this was the first transaction. We went and purchased the goods. With what? With the intention to resale. I want to purchase the books to sell the books. I don't want to read the books. So it is a intention to resale. That is a purchase. Purchase return is, or return outward is, I purchased something. I found that no, this is not of good quality. This is not what I expected. Something, or the price was not fine. Some reason is there. I return. That is a purchase return. Okay. Next, sales. Sales is when you sell the goods. Okay. When the goods meant for resale are sold. You purchase the books to sell the goods. Sell the books. So that is a sales. Same way, if there is going to be some return, some books are damaged, something happens, that is a sales return. Okay. Now, then, the stock. What do you mean by stock? The unsold goods lying in the business. Unsold goods. So books are goods only, but they are also called a stock. When they are called a stock, when they are lying unsold. It is there in my godown. So godown mein kitna stock hai? Godown la itna stock irukku. Adha. So that is called stock. Same way, income. The amount receivable or realized from the sale of goods. So when in the counter in the bookstore, when I make some person is coming and buying the books, okay, and I get the money, so that is the income realized. Or sometimes I say, theek hai, give next week, so that is realizable. So receivable. Okay, so amount receivable or realized. So first one is you have to yet to receive. Here you received. Okay, so how much you received, the amount receivable and received. Okay, and also earning from interest, dividend and commission. So you gave the money to someone, or you put the your money in bank. In bank you are getting interest. So that is also income. So income is something which you get. The next one is expense. This is the something which you you have to incur these expenses. Okay. So for example, you pay rent, you pay electricity bill. All these things are expenses. Okay. Next, solvency. Solvency is the capability of a person or enterprise to pay the debts. Like I said in the previous slide also, I took 10,000 rupees from you and you are coming and tell me, Sachin, give back my 10,000. Whether I can give back? If I say yes, then I'm solvency. I'm solvent. If I say sorry, I don't have any money, I'm insolvent. So solvency is the capability of a person to pay the debts. Insolvency is the incapability of a person to pay the debts. I can't pay. I don't have money. So I'm insolvent. Assets. The physical thing are the rights owned that has a monetary value. So building. Building is a very good example of asset. Okay. Building, it's a physical thing. First thing. It is physical. And there is some value. So it's an asset. Okay. What do you mean by liability? Liability is the obligation. What do you mean by obligation? You took a loan from bank. You took a loan from bank. So can you wait? Or the bank will also wait for you? You have to repay, no? It's an obligation. It's a financial obligation. What do you mean by obligation? You have to do it. You have taken the loan from bank. So you have to repay the loan also, no? You can't just sit, theek hai, I have taken the loan, it's okay. No, you have to repay. That is the obligation. Next, debtor. Debtor is the person who receives the benefit without giving money. Like I said, in the counter one boy comes and says, sir, please मुझे books दे दो, मैं अगले हफ्ते दे दूंगा. Okay, எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் புக்கு கொடுங்க, அடுத்த வாரம் நான் பேமெண்ட் பண்றேன். If they say like this, so for 1 week I'll wait for that boy to come back and give the money. So that boy becomes a debtor because I'm going to receive the money. I'm going to receive the money because first he took the book without paying the money. So he receives the benefit without giving the money. Okay, so that is a debtor. So I'm going to receive. So it's a debtor. Same way, I purchased something without paying money, but I have to pay, no, because I took the books on credit from someone else. Okay, and I'm selling the books over here. When I get the money, I'll pay back to him. So now I'll become a creditor. Okay, when I'm going to receive something, I become a debtor. When I have to pay to someone, I become a creditor. Next, depreciation. Again, depreciation is a little bit advanced right now. That depreciation is nothing but a reduction in the value. Okay, when you buy a bike, okay, you buy the bike for 70,000 rupees. After 1 year, can you sell the bike for 70,000? Who will buy for 70,000? They'll buy only a brand new. They will say, no, you have used the bike for 1 year, I will pay only 50,000. So the 20,000 value came down. That is the depreciation. So it is a gradual reduction in the value of the fixed asset due to usage and passage of time. 1 year over, your value came down. So that is depreciation. Bad debt. Bad debt is a loss due to the failure of a debtor. I said, no, in the example again, one boy came, he purchased books from me. He said, sir, I'll give next week. But after 1 week, he did not come. After 2 weeks also, he did not come. Now, loss for me. So that is a bad debt. Bad debt. Okay. First he was debtor. If you remember properly, he was a debtor. But now he is not paying me. So he become a bad debt. Okay. It's a loss. So these words, okay, these terminologies are very, very, very important. Okay. Whatever you know, go through this video again and again, you'll be able to understand. It's a very interesting hereafter. It's not going to be boring. So go through these terminologies and we will continue the classes.